Hunter Lively at HSU Sports here with head coach Scott Maxfield of the Ready football team. Coach, it's February 5th, which means it's National Signing Day. I know the coaching staff is really excited about some of these guys coming in. So let's just kind of start on the offensive side of the ball. And I know you had to fill a lot of key positions on the offensive line, a lot of guys, a lot of seniors graduating. Just talk about some of those positions that we're going to have to get filled on the offensive line specifically.
Well, we had 4 seniors on the offensive line that, a lot of those guys have been 3-year starters for us, so we have some big shoes to fill there. So we wanted to sign, 8 to 10 freshman offensive linemen to come in and try to grow those guys up. That's important on the offensive line, to have guys that can come in here and learn the system, give them a little bit more time to get adjusted to the college game. That's one of the hardest positions to come in and play is the offensive line. So I feel like we restocked there, got some bigger guys, some guys that I think have got an opportunity to be some really good players for us.
Okay. I know you also signed a lot of athletes out of the Florida area and down in Texas. Can you just talk a little bit about some of those players?
Well, we feel like we did a great job down in Florida. We kind of got on some of these kids late, and there's so many good players down there that we feel like we got a lot of speed. With what we do on offense and defense, it's very important for us to have as much speed as possible. So we feel like we dipped down into Florida and got some guys that, for whatever reason, we're still left over. But feel like we got some guys that can make a difference. And I think several of those kids will be able to come in and play quickly because they're so talented. Okay,
moving on to the defensive side of the ball. A lot of linebackers signed in this class. Can you talk about that position and replacing like a Keaton Stigger and guys like that?
Well, we lost Keaton, of course, who's been a great player for us here at Henderson, and then Kiki Mendez was also a senior. So we lost him. We lost a couple of other seniors at linebacker. So got some big shoes to fill there. We didn't have a lot of depth there, behind those guys either. But so we felt like we needed to sign 4 or 5 good linebackers, and hopefully those kids can come in here and do some good things. Anytime this time of year, everybody thinks that they've signed some great football players, and no exception with us. We feel like we got some guys that fit what we do on offense and defense. There's some guys that are very athletic, and they're good people. So we're excited about those kids joining us here at Henderson State.
All right. What's the main thing that you tell these guys about transitioning from high school to college when they get here for summer workouts?
Well, the big thing is just the transition, the speed of the game, the size, and the strength of the players that they'll be going against. Being an 18-year-old guy going against 22, 23-year-olds. So, we try to get as many of our kids in here at summer, voluntary workouts as we can, to get them acclimated a little bit to Henderson and the workout regiment that we put our guys through, and we're excited that most of these guys, before we sign them, they're excited about getting here in the summer to start the process to become a college football player, and I think that'll pay off dividends for us next year and down the road as well.
How has recruiting changed from your first year here until now with all the success, the GAC championships? How has the recruiting changed?
Well, it's opened up a lot of doors. We talk about the championships that we've been able to win 3 of the last 4 years. I think it's opened a lot of doors. A lot more people, especially from outside the Arkansas area, are a lot more open to coming and look and see what we're doing here at Henderson State. So we're excited about where our program's at right now, and for us to continue to win championships, we need good football players, and we feel like we got a good group today.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck next season. And that's head coach Scott Maxfield of the Ready football team. You're watching HSUsports.com.